Hey there, Janae with Palin Projects here, and this week's video we're taking inside the house to beat the heat. Up here in the upper northwest, we've been kind of going through a heat wave. We've had a couple days of 90-degree weather. In the forecast, we have a couple 100-degree days, and that is not normal for us, so I figured I would stay cool and do a project inside the house today. The garden is loving it. The flowers are loving it. I'm hoping to do a garden tour for you guys next week if the temperatures die down a little bit, or if we can shoot the video in the evening when it's a little bit cooler. But everything's loving the heat. They're really enjoying it. The flowers are blooming and just booming. I mean, just huge. Justin couldn't believe the flowers the other day. I'm pretty sure there's one that's taller than me out there. So that'll be a pretty fun video to shoot for you guys if we can get around to it. Back to this week's video though. I'm going to be making a tulle skirt or a tutu. What you'll need is a piece of ribbon. You can use ribbon, you can use rope. I'm actually using a belt from an outfit that I have. You'll need a pair of scissors and some tulle. So I have two different colors of tulle. I have an off-white and a white that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be cutting them in 1 to 2 inch strips and then looping them around the ribbon, not this ribbon, but around the belt in order to make a tutu. I already have most of the tutu made. I made it at an earlier date. And I was talking with a friend and she thought it would be kind of nice for me to do a video on it. So I was actually going to make a tutu later in the year and video that for you guys when it was a little bit cooler outside and I wanted to stay inside. But, you know, it's hot outside, so I want to stay inside and stay cool. So this is actually the tutu. Not very big. It's actually for a little girl, so and I just need to fill it out just a little bit, so I figured I would take you along for the ride and show you how I make a tutu. I've made quite a few tutus in the past. We used to wear them for softball for like fun tournaments. I've used them for like Halloween outfits. I know you can buy tutus online. They're not relatively cheap, but they're not relatively expensive as well. And it's kind of nice to make the tutu the desired fluffiness and length that you need it for, and in the colors. So you can definitely customize this to the colors that you need or that you want. Like I said, I'm using a white and an off-white today for the outfit. I've done blue, I've done pink, red, black, rainbow colored. Basically any color that you can get tulle in, you can make a tutu. So I just pick up the tulle from a local craft shop, so like Joann's or Michael's, wherever carries tulle. I think Walmart does. I always try and buy it on sale too, so it's like $1 a yard or something like that. This amount of tutu is 2 yards worth of fabric. I needed another 2 yards. I could have probably made this a little less full by pulling these apart, but I liked the fullness of it, so I wanted to keep it, and honestly $2 wasn't that big of a deal to finish out the skirt. I think I will only need probably about that much, so I probably could have gotten away with like 1/4 of a yard, but I'll use it eventually. It'll be fine to have in the backlog. So but yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm just about through cutting my first piece of tulle. I measured it just roughly about a thumb's width apart and then cut strips. My strips aren't super straight, and that's okay because you don't really see it when it's all bunched up. Okay, on to the next color. I'm not gonna lie, that's the cutest little corgi butt ever. She enjoys helping me. Corgi butt! Okay, so there's my second color. You can see the white is on the left and the off-white is on the right. So I'll keep them separate so that I can alternate the colors when I'm attaching them to the belt. Okay, so I like to tie one end to something, and that way I can stretch out the other end and get a good nice tight tie on it. I have it tied nice and tight. I will loop just like that, this tool, and then wrap that loop just like this. Remember, I was holding it just like that around the yarn or rope or ribbon or whatever you want to use. I'll take the tails and pull them through the loop and then tighten. And then I just kind of push it down. And then, like I said, you can push it down and then you get the desired fluffiness that you want. So you just layer it on top. So I'm going to do this a couple more times and then we'll be done. Okay, so there is the final tutu. And I'll just tie it with a nice little bow behind her and it'll be cute. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutu come together. I think it'll be super cute. It's super easy to do. If you try it, let me know in the comments. And I hope you have a great day and a great week. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!